What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another Q&A type of deal. I had a friend reach out to me this afternoon and express some concern that he keeps trying to get back in the gym, but he can't maintain the motivation to keep going. He'll go for a couple of days and then he'll stop going, and he'll go back a couple of weeks later, a month later, and he just can't seem to maintain the consistency. And he wants to know how you can maintain the motivation to keep going every single day, 5-6 times a week, without getting burned out and just kind of losing the drive. So I'm going to give my thoughts on that today. Now, I know it sounds a bit cliche, but in my opinion, you have to fall in love with the process of going to the gym. You have to ask yourself why it is that you're going. Now, if you, for example, got rejected by some girl and you decided, fuck this, man, I'm going to show her, I'm going to go get jacked. That might be good for a day, it might be good for a week, but I mean, how long is that really going to last? You know, if you're not actually enjoying your time at the gym when you're working out and you're just going to prove some point, you're not going to last very long, in my opinion. So you got to really ask yourself why you're going. Do you love this? Are you even having fun when you go to the gym? Again, I know it sounds cliche, but the best program for anybody is the one that's the most fun for them. If it's not fun for you, you're not going to keep going. So maybe you're not enjoying what you're doing at the gym right now when you do go. Maybe you don't enjoy a flat barbell bench press, or you don't enjoy light intensity steady state cardio on the elliptical. Well, maybe you should try an incline dumbbell press, or maybe you should try, high intensity bike sprints. Maybe you don't like the bro split that you're doing and you should try a push-pull legs routine instead. I think you should experiment and see what's good for you and what you enjoy the most. Now, maybe you have a workout partner that you go with that kind of drains your energy and you just feel like they're boring to be around and they annoy you. Maybe they're ruining your workout and you should try going alone and see if you like that better. Maybe you should try a different gym. But in my opinion, you definitely have to fall in love with the process. You can't just go through the motions, because it's not going to be fun for you for very long. It's kind of like this YouTube channel. I just made it a couple of weeks ago, and I post videos that get 0 views. I post videos that get 1 view or 2 views. Do you think that bothers me? Do you think that I'm going to stop making videos because of that? If I was just focused on the end result, and I was just doing this to prove some point, or try and make money somehow, or whatever the case may be, I'd probably give up pretty quick. But that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this, selfishly almost, for myself. I want to document my journey. This is kind of for me. I like talking to you guys. I like putting out information that hopefully helps at least one other person on the planet. And if one person gets some value out of the content that I put out, then first of all, my job is accomplished. But second of all, that's the recipe for success anyway. One of my favorite books is called Atomic Habits. I don't know if you guys have ever read it, but it talks a lot about, what's the term that they use in the book? Identity-based goals rather than results-based goals. So for example, going to the gym is actually one of the examples they use in the book. If you focus on the result, let's say, for example, you're me and you're 161 pounds right now, and your goal is to become 200 pounds of lean muscle tissue. Well, that's a results-based goal. You're not going to see that result for a very long time, and when you do, it's going to be short-lived because now you need a new goal. So how long do you think you're going to remain consistent if that's the entire principle that you're basing your routine around? Instead, you create an identity-based goal. What kind of person do I want to be? I want to be the type of person that goes to the gym every single day and pushes myself and enjoys my workout. Doing that just so happens to have the side effect that the results-based goal that you wanted to be 200 pounds and lean, that's going to come anyway as a side effect of your identity-based goal. So I would think focusing more on the day-to-day process, making sure you enjoy it, making sure you're pushing yourself, that's the way to go, in my opinion. And aside from that, do what you can to find ways to make it fun, find ways to make it easier on yourself. If you're going to a gym that's a half an hour away from you and you have to drive there in the snow every day, or you have to ride your bicycle there and you hate riding your bicycle, find ways to make this a little bit easier if possible. Maybe you have a gym that's closer to you. Maybe you have a gym that doesn't require you to ride your bike in the snow. Another thing from that book that they talk about a lot is the more difficult it becomes to develop a habit, the less likely you are to create that habit. And the easier it is to create a habit, the more likely you are to create that habit. So if you have to go out of your way and go through all these obstacles to go to the gym every day, compared to a person who maybe has a garage gym or a gym in their living room that they literally walk past when they go to the kitchen. It's a lot more likely that that person that has the gym at their house is going to get jacked and shredded. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on equipment, but if there's anything you can do to make the process of going a little bit easier, maybe it's moving your schedule around in a certain way so you can go in the morning instead of after a long day of work when you're already burnt out. All these things can make a difference. And all these things that I said are kind of assuming that you're somebody who's already been going to the gym here and there at least. If you haven't been going at all, the hardest part is to get started. In that case, there's not really any advice that I can give you aside from just go once. Just go just to go there. Don't even plan on working out. Step foot inside the gym, make sure you wear workout clothes. Make it your goal to go to the gym and walk inside and sign up if you haven't signed up yet. If you do that, it's pretty likely that you're going to work out because you're not going to want to waste your time. I mean, if you showed up there in the first place, you're probably going to be like, screw it. Let me get this workout and I'm here anyway. I think that's all I got for this topic. There's not really anything too complicated to talk about. Get in there, make it easier for yourself, make it more enjoyable for yourself. And if you haven't taken the first step yet, do what you have to do to get yourself to take that first step. If you found this content helpful, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.